Okay, so today is Friday the 1st of May 2020 and we will be looking at how to change a word from the present tense, so something that is happening right now, to the past tense, so that something has happened before. We are going to be looking at the suffix ed today. So I've put a few rules here. We have 3 rules. 1 rule, 2 rule, and 3 rules. Now, it's very similar to when we had truth, and to make it say true full, we would add the suffix full. This would be our suffix because truth by itself is a real word. It has a definition and it makes sense. But we add the full to the end, so this would be our suffix. So just like full, we're looking at our suffix ed today. Now this is used quite a lot in our story, The Great Explorer, and I'm going to show you an example of where it is used. So if we open our story, I'm going to start reading it and then we will point out where our eds are. So Tom's dad was a famous explorer. One morning when Tom went down to breakfast, he was shocked. And you see here, it's used our ed suffix, shocked. It wouldn't make sense if it was to say he was shocked to see a picture. That wouldn't make any sense. It needs to be he was shocked. So this is where, oh, it's rubbed out some of my writing. This is where it has used the rule number 1, okay? Because the word was shock, so that's a real word by itself, and it has added our suffix ed to make it past tense. So this is now past tense because it's already happened. He was shocked. Shock is a word. We add our suffix ed for it to say shocked. Okay, that is rule number 1. Now let's see if we can carry on to see if we can find one that uses our rule number 2, where we add the d if the e, this e here, is already there. Let's see. So, one morning when Tom went down to breakfast, he was shocked to see a picture of his dad on the front of the morning paper. His dad had got lost while exploring the North Pole. Tom resolved there. Here we go. Resolved. Because without the suffix ed, it would be resolve. But this time the e is already there. As you can see here, in shocked, the e isn't there already, so that's why we have to add ed. But with resolve, the e is already there. So in order to make it past tense, we just need to add the d. Okay? So we had shocked, where we add ed, but resolve, the e is already there, so we just need to add the d. Okay? And that still has our ed suffix, but the e is already there. We don't need to add another e. It wouldn't be correct if we had written resolved with 2 e's. That's not correct. The e is already there, so we don't need to do that one again. Okay, I'm just going to write that one out again for you. So we had resolve. The e is already there, and we just add the d. So that's rule number 1 and rule number 2 done. Let's see if we can find one where the y is there, and this time you need to cross the y and add ied. This is where it gets tricky, because there are 3 rules with this suffix. We either add ed, just the d, or we cross the y and add ied. Okay, so let's carry on with the story. Tom resolved there, and then to go and rescue him. First, he studied his globe of the world and found the North Pole. So first he studied. We know that the root word, the word without the suffix, is study. Now I'm going to write that in blue. Study. If we look here, it has our y. It has our y, okay? We need to get rid of this y. We need to cross it out. So we're going to cross it out. and we're going to have stud. In order to make it past tense, we need to add IED because we've gotten rid of the Y and we add IED. Can you see there? It's become studied. So now it is in the past tense. It's something that has already happened. So that is how we do rule number 3. If you see the Y, you cross it off, you get rid of it, and you add IED. So that was rule number 3. Rule number 1, if it's just the word shock, we add ED. If the word like resolve has an E already on the end, you just have to add D. And if the word is study, for example, but it has a Y on the end, like study does, you cross the Y and you add IED. Okay, I'm going to give you a list of words, the root words. So I'm going to give you words like shock, and I want you to make them into past tense using our suffix ed, thinking about which rule you need to apply to the word to make it in the past tense. Okay? Then, for an extra challenge, you can try and write that word into a sentence. Okay? Good luck, and I can't wait to see your work soon.